Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scorbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. A little noisy for the early morning. Hello. It's a guy on a motorcycle or a scooter or something. Today is Wednesday, September 28th, and the moon is in Scorpio all day. Scorpio is an intensely sensitive moon, quite emotional in its way, but doesn't always show its emotion. Likes to keep things close to the vest when the moon's in Scorpio, lest somebody figures us out and takes advantage. Not the most trusting of the moons, but Scorpio has its reasons, and many of them are good. We did have an early morning trine between Mars and Jupiter. This is the first of three trines. Did I say Jupiter? Mars and Saturn. Excuse me, guys. Mars and Saturn. Saturn in Aquarius, the structure of our reality, how we want to structure our lives. Trine Mars in Gemini. Mars in Gemini usually has two things going on at once. So it's not a single lane thing. It's like a double lane thing. And soon Mars will go retrograde in Gemini. So we'll see how many lanes we have, or if we would have lane markers when that happens. But because Mars has this retrograde station at the end of October, it's going to go over and make three of these trines to Saturn. So we have three opportunities to build structure. So there's something in your life that you can put some work into that will help to build the structures that will help support the more Aquarian nature of Saturn. Saturn's been in Aquarius now for 2 years. Almost 2 1/3 years. It's going to move into Pisces come March 2023, and won't be back into Aquarius for 29 years, however long it takes for it to get back around to Aquarius. So this Saturn in Aquarius has been very challenging, forcing us to look at how we best structure ourselves in order to support the more Aquarian ideals, perhaps. Responsibility we have to the group. It is pretty tribal. Aquarius can be tribal, and so that can, bring up its own problems, depending on how many tribes and what they agree upon, right? So there is that tribal quality that comes with Aquarius. But there's also that idea of freedom and justice and not wanting to be held back with silly, ridiculous, outdated rules. And we can see that happening in places like Iran, for instance. So there is a lot of there is a lot of that rebellious Aquarian energy around. We also have Jupiter and Uranus making a semi-square. This is part of a synodic cycle. It's sort of the last part of the synodic cycle between Jupiter and Uranus. They get together, I think, about every 12 or 13 years. And it's about the expansion of our consciousness. The last time they got together was actually in the latter degrees of Aquarius, along with Chiron at the time. Chiron was very close. So we had a Chiron, Uranus, Jupiter conjunction in Aquarius. And that happened, I want to say, 10 years ago? 9 or 10 years ago? So that cycle that began with that conjunction, a triple conjunction, is coming to its last phase. And this is where we come to understand what our experiences have brought us over the last 10 years or so, and what is it that we have to extract meaning from that. We also have to figure out what we've learned and what we want to take forward with us. Uranus and Jupiter, because they're expansive, it is a bit challenging. You can make decisions that are perhaps not well thought out. So be aware of that. Try not to do anything willy-nilly off the cuff. Of course, Mercury is still retrograde, so we probably know that. We probably know not to make like sudden decisions. Hey Charlie, what you doing? Charlie, look at him. Something's under the bush. Some critter. Oh, I guess that critter's gone. Probably a vole or something. He loves those mice. Oh, was it a bird? Oh dear. He didn't catch it though. Well, that's good. All right, guys. Have yourself a wonderful day. Like and subscribe. You can check out my taroscopes. I think I have them all out now. They were pretty interesting. Some of them were quite interesting. And I don't remember all of them, of course, because there's 12 of them. My memory isn't that good anymore. Yeah, so that's what's going on. All right, guys. Take care. Love you all. Namaste.